And I spent 3 calls this morning talking with folks about lead follow-up, and so that is so on my mind right now, and I wanna give you some steps you can take to follow up on your leads, whether you just came back from the NAB show or you've been at an event. I talked with someone else this morning that just was, out at another high-tech show in the Midwest, and all sorts of events and open houses and stuff going on right now. So the thought is, in addition to whatever you're doing with your phone calls, your personal, your direct selling, that type of follow up, we also want to have a system in place because we need to be able to track the sales pipeline, track your leads, track your deals, all that nifty stuff, and have a system in place. So I know you're already good at selling, or I think you are. If not, hit me up and we'll talk about a system for that for you. Um, some real easy steps to take to just know, what to say, who to call, and all that stuff. And then also have marketing automation or some type of system in place to follow up. So the first kind of email or text message to send out, either at your event or right after your event or whenever you can after your event, is potentially a picture of you and your team or your friends or whatever at the event, just a quick hello. So that's the first one that you can send out. I'm going to give a bunch of samples here, and I would say to you, pick 3 today and do them. So that'll be your action items if you're down with that. All right. So the first one is that group picture of you at the event. So I just came back from spending almost a week at Keep in Phoenix. I have a picture there. After that, I was at NAB show in Vegas. So I have a picture there of kind of being en route to the show. And I use that just saying, hey, great to see you in Vegas. Let's talk soon. Super short and sweet. So you can have that set up to where when you meet the person, all you do is just send that out to them, be it from your phone or whatever email system you have set up. That's going to go right out. So that's the first one. So now I've got a bunch of choices for you for the next sort of 3 or 4 communications. And again, this is running in parallel with whatever you're doing with you calling your salespeople, whomever. We always want kind of 2 things running right there because people get busy. Salespeople get busy. I talked to someone this morning who hadn't followed up on their leads other than the automation we'd set up for them. And thank God we had that set up for them because then people are getting follow-ups. All right, so here's some choices. You can do something like the top 3 ways to get into this technology or get the results you want. So that would be the one. First one that you could do, sort of a top 3 ways to get into your technology event. Like, what are the results that you offer to your customer? Right. And a second one to look at is like the most asked questions on this topic, a FAQ. And so you can have a little FAQ, like an email, blog post, that kind of thing that lists out the top, 3, 4, 10 facts, the things that you get asked all of the time. And you know what those are. Just look in your outbox or look in your messages. Those are the things that people ask you all the time. So a FAQ, that would be another choice for a follow-up. So maybe you have your team photo go out during the event or right after. The next maybe email or touch is, hey, here's the top 3 ways to get into this technology or get this result you want, and list those out in there. So you're giving a lot of great info. Then the next one could be that, hey, most asked questions, the FAQ. That would be a perfect topic for an email right there. Hey, Fallon, how are you? How's it going? Hey, Bob. If you've got questions, just pop them in the chat either now or on the replay, and I'll circle back to you. All right. So other ones, do any of those resonate? You've got your team picture, top 3 ways to get into a particular technology, most asked questions, or FAQ, couple other ideas. So if you're selling a certain technology or getting a result from your service, you might say how to start, and then whatever that is, how to start being healthy, how to start your 2110 system, how to start whatever the thing is and then pick a crazy cool amount of time in 20 minutes and 2 hours or whatever sounds like, something where they can actually take a first step and get some results. It doesn't have to be the whole thing, but what does that first step take? So, how to start doing this in 20 minutes or in a morning or something like that, and give them the info right in there. So, that's another one that you can do. Oh, here's another choice for you. So, pick three of these that I'm giving you and then apply them. This one works great. So, three real life examples about, and again, being healthy, starting your IP system, whatever the thing is, three real life applications or examples. We all want to see examples about how somebody else has succeeded or maybe, you know, um, gotten started in a particular thing. So interesting. I want to see that. So, three real life examples could be couple. Anytime you have two or three or maybe 5 points, that's good. More than that becomes kind of crazy, and then I'd split them out into separate communications. Another one is everybody wants to avoid mistakes. We all do. So, top three ways to do something is interesting, but maybe more interesting are top three pitfalls to avoid when you are getting healthier, when you're starting your new, um, I don't know, QC system or whatever the thing is. So, top three pitfalls to avoid when you're going to embark on this journey. All right. And so I'm going to recap that for you. This is my little 7 minutes of marketing for you that we do every Tuesday. And let me know, take three of those. Hey, Kristen, take three of those and put them into play. And so I'm going to list them out here. Pick three. If you have any questions, hit me up. And for best lead follow-up, we've got a really cool system. So you can take what I'm sharing now, or you can get a little bit more info if you want. I've got something right in the 7 Marketing Basics book too that gets into it. You can just take it and apply it. So you can do a team photo of everybody at the event. Send that out with a quick, short, and sweet message with maybe links to something helpful. Your next communication can be top 3 ways to, and then get into whatever your service or result that you offer is. You can also do top 3 pitfalls to avoid, because everybody wants to avoid mistakes when they're starting off on anything, but especially a new thing. You can do your next communication could be most ass of fact, that kind of thing. Other choices you might pick. So if you're just going to pick 3 of these, you could pick one of them could be 3 real life applications. That can be one of your communications and benefits that you're going to send out. Or finally, maybe how to start this technology or this service or this result in 20 minutes or 2 days or something like that. How to start this in, a morning, that kind of thing. In all your communications, I think it's really nice to have 2 things. One, have something you're giving. So, hey, if you want a little bit more info about this, you can read about it on my blog. You can read, check out this video. You can read about it in my book, whatever the thing is. So give something else and then make it really easy for them to take the next step to work with you. Hey, if you want to talk further, give a call, book a time on my calendar, whatever the thing is. So in all your communications, have something you give and have a really clear next step that somebody can take if they want to, raise their hand and start working with you. All right, that's the best lead follow-up. Great to see you today. And yeah, happy sales and marketing. See you later.